What power lies in the act of simply waiting? In a world that values relentless action, where does the strength of an action fit? Imagine planting a tree. You select the ideal location, ensuring it has the right blend of sun and shade. You water it diligently at first, ensuring the roots take hold. But beyond these initial efforts, what can you truly do? Can you make the tree grow taller, force its leaves to sprout, or command its branches to stretch? The truth is, once your part is done, nature takes its course. This mirrors the profound Eastern philosophy of Wu-Wei. Lao-Tzu, in his timeless wisdom, said, "When you arrive at non-action, nothing will be left undone." It's a sentiment that challenges our modern ideals of ceaseless hustle. Yet Wu-Wei is not an invitation to laziness. It is a call for harmonious action. Sometimes it's active participation, and other times it's thoughtful restraint. Wu-Wei escapes a fixed definition. It moves between the spaces of non-action to effortless action. It's not about being inactive, but about understanding the rhythm of life and knowing when to act and when to simply let things be. In this video, we explore this philosophical concept, revealing how this ancient principle can teach us the art of harmonious living in a chaotic world. The art of aligning one's actions with nature without forcing or intervening speaks to the core of a profound Eastern philosophy. Lao-Tzu wisely expressed that exerting force often introduces unseen complications. His emphasis wasn't on raw physical power, but on the attempt to alter the natural flow of events. Nature unfailingly follows its designed path. Behind the scenes of our lives, it tirelessly shapes our existence and forms the intricacies of what Taoists refer to as the 10,000 things, every conceivable entity under heaven and beyond. Yet, in the face of such expansive cosmic motion, modern society exalts the virtue of human effort, sometimes irrespective of its real impact. We applaud diligence for diligence's sake, continuously busying ourselves even when there's no actual need. Many among us seem to emulate the Greek character Sisyphus, exerting endless effort with no real purpose or end in sight. True effort is essential, but it must be judiciously applied. Not every situation demands our intervention. It's about understanding the tempo, the context, and knowing when to act. Disregarding this rhythm, forcibly imposing our will can often lead to unintended consequences. Yet it's also remarkable how situations can naturally resolve when we exercise restraint, much like a gardener who plants a seed then steps back to allow nature to nurture it. There's a time to sow and a time to harvest. Recognizing these moments is crucial. Lao-Tzu observed, "The Tao never acts with force, yet there is nothing it cannot achieve." Embracing this natural rhythm ensures a smoother journey, just as the gardener's role is first to sow and then to harvest at the right moment. Understanding one's role within nature's grand scheme is essential. Moreover, Lao-Tzu was adamant about the self-governing nature of the world. To think we can control such vastness is folly. Resisting the ebb and flow of nature is not just a Sisyphean task, but also a wasteful diversion from the true essence of existence. Embracing nature's rhythm rather than fighting it might just be the most genuine form of heroism. Instead of exhausting our vitality attempting to mold and dominate the natural progression of life, we'd fare better by embracing the present, navigating our journey with the adaptability of water, seamlessly traversing rocky terrains. It's a universal truth that not all paths are the same. Some naturally take on leadership roles, while others find their strength and support. There are those who constantly face challenges, while some enjoy a smoother path. There are giants formidable in stature and strength, and then there are those who may seem diminutive but possess immense inner strength. Some are sheltered and blossom under care, whereas others, due to fate or circumstance, may face adversity. A true sage, then, is one who accepts these varied realities of existence, navigating life with empathy and prudence, avoiding the pitfalls of excess and extremes. Diving deeper into the essence of Wu-Wei and its nuances unfurl, consider interpreting it as effortless action, instead of the more traditional concepts of inaction or passive existence. This signifies an active journey. The key remains the same, allowing the universe's natural course to guide us. In this context of effortless action, we're not necessarily acting in the traditional sense of flowing. We let the river of life carry us, relinquishing the need for control. Releasing fearlessly into the unknown, becoming one with the current, which grants us a journey free from unnecessary obstacles and friction. Resisting this flow or stubbornly clinging to familiar ground can be exhausting. Take, for instance, the realm of dating. When meeting someone new, the primary goal is mutual understanding. Yet many often over-prepare, scripting every word, every move. This leads to anxiety, inauthentic behavior, and a sense of rehearsed performance. What's the root of such behavior? Perhaps it's an undue focus on outcomes rather than the experience itself. Embracing the principle of Wu-Wei in such scenarios would mean immersing oneself genuinely in the moment, responding naturally, and letting genuine connections form unhindered by pretense or overthinking. Our anxiety highlights how our perceptions and attachments to specific outcomes shape our actions and emotional states. Let's take the context of a professional presentation. Many enter the boardroom aiming to captivate their audience, desiring their proposal or pitch to be accepted without reservations. This anticipation becomes a heavy weight hanging precariously over the presenter's confidence. Any hint of skepticism or critique from the audience becomes a source of dismay. As a result, what could have been a dynamic, enriching exchange becomes fraught with apprehension, preemptive defenses, and second-guessing. This mindset, rather than enhancing the discussion, may detract from the organic evolution of ideas. Unfortunately, no matter the amount of rehearsal, one can't predict every turn the discourse might take. However, picture attending a workshop or seminar without premeditated objectives, letting curiosity guide your engagement. This would lead to spontaneous participation, genuine curiosity, and an unfiltered presence in the moment. Such genuine involvement often fosters deeper understanding and collaboration. Shifting the focus from rigid outcomes to the present moment enables more genuine and nimble engagement. Digging deeper, we also confront the ego and our personal biases. Societal norms, past experiences, and learned ideologies craft our unique lens through which we interpret our surroundings. While this tailored lens can offer a unique perspective, it often becomes restrictive, especially when ego interferes with clear judgment. For example, in a team brainstorming session, the ego might preemptively dismiss new ideas based on biases, prior experiences, and rigid beliefs. A dominating ego can overshadow collective creativity, leading to a narrow, potentially skewed perspective. Those with strong, inflexible beliefs might struggle to embrace fresh or contrary ideas, trapping them within their self-imposed boundaries. Laozi, highlighting the need for humility and open-mindedness, suggests a return to innate simplicity, often referred to as the uncarved block. This metaphor signifies an individual free from excessive intellectual constraints, thereby fostering a more transparent and undistorted view of the world. Dr. Elaine Garan, a prominent cognitive psychologist, exposed the interplay of human behavior, cognition, and mindfulness in her extensive studies on decision-making. She emphasizes the role of mental clarity, a state of mind where one is free from cognitive biases and distortions. Laozi posits that true clarity emerges when an individual devoid of ego-driven impulses perceives the multifaceted dimensions of any circumstance. Such a person can then act in harmony, ensuring every response is calibrated to the situation. Interpreting Wu-Wei through this lens offers a fresh perspective. It's not merely about passive acceptance or just flowing with life's tide. It's an invitation to a courageous dive into the vastness of the uncharted, demanding a readiness to unlearn, to shed societal norms, and to liberate oneself from rigid assumptions. This sentiment resonates with Laozi's wisdom. Abandon acquired knowledge, and your burden shall dissolve. How blurred become the lines between right and wrong, or between affirmation and denial? Must you be ensnared by the common fears? Reflect upon your deviation from true essence. Drawing inspiration from historical annals, we'd find an anecdote involving the sage Diogenes and a young philosopher. The latter, full of academic vigor, wanted to reform a city known for its decadence and corruption. He believed his scholarly wisdom could realign the city's moral compass. Diogenes, however, cautioned against such direct intervention. He felt it emanated from the young philosopher's ego and would be met with resistance. However, he proposed an alternative approach, simply living by example. By demonstrating a life of virtue, humility, and simplicity, the young philosopher could potentially influence change without imposing his beliefs. This story underpins the essence of Wu-Wei. By setting aside our ego, we act in sync with the present reality, undistorted by our biases and predispositions. This state of being is beautifully encapsulated by Laozi's metaphor of returning to the purity of the uncarved block. Simply encapsulates the surface, stating, in diverse domains, from governance to diplomacy, to interpersonal relations, the essence of Wu-Wei is the epitome of genuine adaptive action. It emerges from an inner sanctuary of clarity and resonates with the cosmic symphony. It's imperative we recognize the journey's deeper significance. Wu-Wei isn't just a philosophical concept tucked away in the annals of ancient Chinese thought. It's a clarion call for our times, urging us to redefine our relationship with life, action, and intention. Throughout our discourse, we've delved into the myriad layers that constitute Wu-Wei, from the principle of non-action to the embrace of nature's flow. Yet, it's essential to see it not just as a principle to understand but practice to embody. In the cacophony of modern life, filled with distractions and incessant demands, Wu-Wei stands as a beacon of serenity. It's a gentle reminder that the heart's quiet whispers, when heeded, often guide us more faithfully than the clamor of the world outside. Perhaps in the simplest terms, Wu-Wei imposes trust. Trust in the universe's design. Trust in the wisdom embedded within us, and trust in the transformative power of genuine presence. It's a testament to the profound outcomes that emerge from realignment. Actions not with compulsive urgency but with conscious intention. But how does one truly embrace Wu-Wei in a world that demands immediate responses, instant gratification, and constant visibility? The answer lies not in renunciation, but in discernment. It's about choosing battles worth fighting, moments worth cherishing, and most importantly, understanding when to act and when to let the universe take the lead. There's an innate beauty in acknowledging that not every puzzle demands a solution, and not every silence needs to be filled. Sometimes, the most potent action stems from profound stillness. Wu-Wei doesn't champion passivity, it champions harmony, a symphony where each note, each pause, is purposeful and essential. Let it reshape our interactions, decisions, and dreams, inviting us to a life marked by depth, authenticity, and grace. It's worth recognizing that every ending births a new beginning. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Your support means the world to me. Until next time.